Hello, hello, welcome again and hope everybody will be okay. And will be a new flight today from Frankfurt to Stuttgart using the model from a modification for A320 for FS 2020. This is the latest version, but this is also the build version, which is the developers edition, not the stable one. The version of the stable one is 0.0 currently right now, but I, I have downloaded the latest build one. I've notified many things that have been changed. Uh, we will proceed to this flight, and actually today I'm gonna use the IVAO ATC, live ATC, and I just record this flight and maybe I will upload it to the YouTube. Who knows why? I'm still experimental. I'm facing too many troubles with the new flight simulator using IVAO and other systems here. Fortunately, this modification has done a lot of improvements from the default model, but still it's a lot of behind from flight factor or Julius like explain and so on. But really love the graphics and the graphic user interface and everything from this simulator. So slowly I try to adapt myself in this simulator. But enough talking, let's get inside. The airplane is dark and cold. And let's start up the basic systems. Let's first turn the air conditioning, which is cold enough from the default. Turn the batteries on. Turn the fuel pumps on. And the most basic thing is to turn the ADRS on, because this takes a long time, not 7-8 minutes sometimes. And I see that we have external power, but normally let's tune the ground services right now. Let's tune on the Frankfurt. Let's see first behind. I have the delivery here. The EDDF delivery. Let's tune to this first. I'm using also the client from Altitude, the current, the latest one, but instead I will tune to a ground because I want to request some fuel supply, power supply. Normally,
Frankfurt ground, SV1 Echo, Quebec Echo, could you please send a ground power unit?
normally
SV1 Echo, Quebec Echo, a ground power
we have
unit
to
is on the
request a
road.
power supply unit, but this is not possible from the live ATC from IVAO. So in the progress of the simulation, I will terminate this ATC from the default from the flight simulator. Normally we shouldn't have power supply here available unless we connect this external power unit. Now we should have turned on the external power unit. The systems are coming up. But I have to retune again. The delivery service of Frankfurt, because there is a mismatch between the live ATC, this ATC on the flight simulator and IVAO client. This has to be fixed. So let's tune the delivery. And the frequency is 121.905. And now we have really tuned Our systems. The cruise altitude for this flight is, let's see what's it good, 210. 210. And it like on reference, but we still have to wait. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. We do have it, and then we have to go here. I don't like this view. And let's go to data. RS monitor, GPS monitor, aircraft status. The database has been updated from the Navigraph but doesn't show up here. Let's jump in the initialization page. Let's enter. Go back to performance. The transition altitude is 5,000 feet according to ATC. Thrust acceleration attitudes on 838. Let's leave this default. The flaps will be 1. For departure, the flex temperature is 20. We will use Toga. And what else we have here? The flight plan. Let's check the flight plan. I have imported the flight plan in this new flight simulator. But the point is, if I wanted to change the departure position inside the flight simulator after I have imported it and change back to the default from the flight simulator. This has to be very careful because sometimes it changes the flight plan that you have imported from Embraer, for instance. We try to modify the departure point, otherwise you have to depart straight away from the runway, which is not allowed from the live ATC, from IVAO. Okay, let's get it here. Let's check the microphone. This is Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo radio check. Thank you. Extend the strobe zone. Beacons on. In the new modification,
clearance delivery, Swiss 1077 IFR to Zurich, ready to copy.
in the new mode from the 0.0, which is the build version, the master build version, the developers, the old page is working. Even some status pages are not displayed here. But this is very convenient if you want to check a couple of pages at the same time, so you don't have to press multiple times the different buttons here. But still waiting for the alignment at DRS. Let's check the MCDU. Secondary plan is not working. Has not been implemented. Fuel plan. Fuel plan should have been estimated here. Let's check the flight plan.
Departure on ONE 27.6 clock 0337.
Progress here.
US 1077, readback correct. Contact ground on ONE 21.805.
Looks correct. That looks correct. This is Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo request the IFAR clearance to Stuttgart. Yes, exactly. I'm requesting to 5 center, it's possible. Okay, thank you. 25 centers will be available right now. Let's see. Stuttgart, EDDF. Because 80 says that the departure, see, is 25 center and also alternatives 18. Let's see. If it's not, we will change. But this will take some time. Now we're waiting the confirmation for the 25 center runway. We have request for the delivery. Let's lights on. Yes, Sierra Victor Echo Quebec Echo copy. The Sierra Victor Echo Quebec Echo climb to 5,000 feet, squawk code 1255, departing from 9 Foxtrot. Thank you very much, Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo. Now we have squawk code 1255. Let's do auto. Come by here. And we have 5,000 feet climb initially and from 9 Foxtrot. Okay. 119905. A minute. 119905. 9905. Let's confirm. Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo Frankfurt Tower. Good evening. Request startup and pushback. Okay, thank you. Switching to 119.905. Thank you. Let's see, what was that? Let's see, because I have to switch different. Let's see. The delivery, the tower 119.905. 119.905. It is 119.905. I've tuned tower. I am in tower. Private delivery was 125. Let's check frequency. Five. Frankfurt Tower, this is Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo, request pushback and start up. Sorry for that, I'm switching, sorry, it must be something wrong with the flight simulator. I have switched to this frequency using the IVAL cloud, but seems to be still the old frequency. Let me check, I'll be back. Okay, let me see. Okay, thank you, thank you. This one back. ATC. Unicom. Back to Unicom. Let's go here. 1, 2, 5. Go to decimal and we play directly. Let's see. Oh, shit. That's a problem with the altitude. ATC. Frankfurt Tower, the Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo. Do you copy me? Sorry for that, it was a mismatch with my client with a new flight simulator. Anyway, I'm requesting pushback, start up from the current position. Thank you, Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo. Now, because I don't want to play with the with the default ATC, normally I should have requested pushback from the services from the Flight Simulator 2020, but because there is a mismatch, I want to still stay tuned with IVAO. I have to, let's first take the pressure. I will use pushback using my engine. So, oops, we forgot to turn on the APU. Sorry, APU is here. We're reading here. Where's APU? Flap is open and start at the APU. Air bleed, and have to wait for the APU to be available. And I have requested departure from 25 center. 25 center. Another problem, another big problem for me, it is that 5 center this is left, and this is center, normal. Left, right, and center. The APU is available, start up the engines. Engine number 2. I don't know if it is possible for me. The menus here to have some assistance with the taxi. Found it somehow one point, but don't remember how to do it again. Never mind. Normally I have to turn off external power, but now I'm not switching back to ground to this order, because if I go here to the live ATC, it says to request to tune back, but if I tune back, Then it will switch also my VAV frequency from Frankfurt Tower. Let's turn the windshield. Parking brake tuned by APU plate. Engines starting up. I will virtually disconnect it here. Okay, both engines are available. And now we will normally I want to taxi to 25 center. So the 25 center is actually the runway light controls here, right, left, front, back, max, cabin deck, eyes, tabs to 1, where, pressing, brakes, man, deck, off, ready, Era Victor 1, Echo Quebec, Echo ready to taxi. Taxi via Lima to Lima 1, hold short and 5 to center, thank you. Okay, time to release the brake. We ignore these default ATC live messages. Let's hope that we will find Lima 1. Lima, hold on. Here, Victor 1, Echo Quebec, clear for takeoff, thank you. Have to look at the signs here, because I'm not familiarized with this airport. Lima 1. Yes. By the way, I will look in some traffic, which is flight simulator 2020. So I have to ignore these flights. Back here again, parking brake set, ECAS activation. I have to do it in my did it. But before we do that, I have to jump back again to let me see. The approach 120.805. Approach 128.05. Let's get back to this later. 120.5. And I think we're ready to go. Takeoff configuration max. Max again. That's okay. Release parking brake. also something is wrong with the flight directors. If I had to follow the flight directors and not pressing the autopilot, flight directors misguide me. Level climb. Switching to Unicom 122.8. Goodbye, thank you very much for the ATC. I'm not playing with a... Why not using the approach 120.805? Because there is no approach right now. Okay, let's back to... So we climb to our flight level, which is 10. There's no ATC available right now. Open climb. They have, let's see, if I enter here, Echo Delta Sierra, here, we don't have follow-up to the next destination, we can only have follow-up to the next waypoint. RID, and we climb up to flight level 210. The APU is still on. Sorry for that. I have not switched the lights. Sorry for that. What is this? The signs. The signs be like this. Go slowly here. There must be a speed restriction. Why? Flaps 1, but it keeps me at 1. Okay, because it's glide phase. Let's accelerate. feet. And we have passed the transition altitude. You can switch under barometric pressure. Love the modeling and the graphics from this airplane. Unfortunately, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's still behind. It lacks a lot of features from the flight factor. And I prefer to fly because I like... Look at the sunset, it's great. Look at this. Implemented the simulator. All these labels are from live players. These inside the Flight Simulator 2020, but we just ignore them. Unfortunately, there is no traffic collision avoidance systems available in simulator. Real traffic, it uses a squawk code but does not appear any planes if you approach planes around here. I think I can switch from flaps 1 to flap 0. So we have a little acceleration. We're around 210. And another behavior I've noticed in this simulator, according to the AIRBUS, it is that if the plane tries to match the airspeed, the ascending stops, even the descending stop. This behavior is not noticeable in flight factoring, I explain. You can ascend and descend during accelerating and accelerating. But this is two different things here. I don't know if this is correct behavior. I'm not a real pilot. Just wondering if this is a real behavior, it is or not. No, you see, accelerating the speed, accelerating the rate of ascending, minimize the rate of ascending. One thing I like it here a lot is that I need to have live weather, because I used clear skies before. If I switch back to real live weather, some kind of violent turbulence, momentary violent turbulence. But yes, now we fly as we should have flown before. Yes, this is live weather right now. Germany, the area between Frankfurt and Stuttgart. A lot of cloudy. Just reached our top of the designated flight level, 210, 21,000 feet. And let's see some new features here. I mentioned before the O, stutter is normal. Wait a minute, this is a new feature also. By. The temperature was not implemented. No, the conditions not implemented, but I can I do have temperatures at the cockpit, the forward department and the department at the back, the cabin pressurization altitude. Can we change this? Not. Very curious. Let's see. The cabin fans. Some changes here. Hydraulics in the future also. One funny thing I've noticed also in these airplanes, if you press the video button, no, you have to press and look at the ECAM at the same time. You can see from the video camera at outside the door. Very funny, nice implementation. But normally if I switch lowers off, the cabin depressurization, stabilize or increase and decrease, but this is not implemented yet. Hydraulics, electrical, not implemented, fuel is implemented. Can we transfer fuel from, let's see, this is interesting. Let's have a look at the flight plan at the same time, because very short time, so we have to start descending. Where are we now, right now? Just a minute. No, have a couple of times. Let's play with the fuel tanks. So we want to transfer fuel from this tank to right to left. So if I want to do this, then we switch X front feed and it's off. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I have fuel imbalance, but I request again the fuel page. Where is it? Fuel. Come on. 4080. Let's turn on the wing engine, but plate not any transferring of fuel. Back to again. No, there's no transferring. They have not implemented it. No, I have to do it opposite. Just a minute. Oops. No, this is not realistic. This is not realistic. This is not realistic. It should work the gravity feed and not working like this. No way. No way. Okay, let's turn the engines again back as soon as possible. Normally, come on. Keep it on. No, this is not implemented. Shit. I lost everything. Let's turn the engines back on again. This is not be happening. In real case, it's not happening. Okay, we have an emergency. We have to deal with that. I don't know if the APU is on, but not available. Let's stay in this cruise speed. No, this is not realistic. So it has shut down both of the engines. No way. No way. No way. No way. There's always a gravity feed. This is not have to be meant that if you switch on the fuel pumps, shut down the engines like this. It's not happening. Okay, I have availability. Let's turn the engine on. I'm approaching the live scenario. Come on, I have to wait. For the left engine to start up. Come on, come on. The autopilot, functional. The airspeed, my airspeed is stalling, so I have to take it back. I have to follow flight directors. I don't know if my hydraulics are working right now. Let's see. I don't have hydraulics indications. Yes, okay, anyway. Left engine is available. Turn the airplane. It's back to autopilot. Right engine start up right now. Okay, the plane. Autopilot is back on again. Have to accelerate. Back to fit. That was a kind of emergency, but this is not happening in real time. I want to transfer fuel from one tank to another. I have to go back here and activate the performance in the approach phase. I have to drop the airplane. Oh, accelerators was right now. 7,000. Drop it. I need immediate brake. Spoilers. Okay, selection back to normal. That's the point I don't understand. If it is decelerating here, the altitude remains stagnated and stable. So I'm losing right now valuable time to drop my altitude. Come on, I need to drop down the altitude. Now. Have a look at the 80s. Transition altitude 5,000 feet. QNH at Stuttgart right now is what? In the 80s. What is it? QNH? 10, 12. Temperature is 0.6 degrees. The winds are let's see, variable 2 knots, 0, let's say so. 0. So, in minimum decision altitude, it's 500. And we'll change afterwards. We're getting down, but not quite fast enough. Come on. And I will tune to tower 118805. 118805. 05. The Stuttgart tower have switched on. Come on, drop the plane, drop the plane. There's no expedite also, it's not available. Ah, by the way, go back here, I go to performance, new flight plan, EDDS, arrival, this is 25 ILS, where is it? 25 ILS, okay. Huh? No way. Stuttgart Tower, this is Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo, heading at flight level 70 and proceeding for 25 ILS approach. Contacting back when I have established to the ILS. Thank you. 25. Sierra Victor 1 Echo Quebec Echo. There's also one mistake here from the new flight simulator. One mistake, one error. It guided me for no runway. There was no runway inserted here. And then now, right now, what I'm doing what? I'm doing fine, but let's explain what happened. I just took the manual control of the heading, and we're heading for DS51, this waypoint, let's say so. And we turn back from this waypoint because you have to have the procedure, the full. What am I saying? You have to land using ILS. And I have to follow all this way path right here, right this way, but I was going straight away to the airport, which is a big mistake. On the last point, I just recognized that this was not correct. And when I intercept this waypoint here, I will give back control to the autopilot again. To intercept the localizer and have the ILS approach. Or another way we can handle this, it is to do what? I want to go directly to the waypoint TS514. If I go here, and I found this waypoint 514, I can say direct TS514. insert, and if I'm not mistaken, then manage flight. Goes me directly to this waypoint, and should have turned right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm very curious if this works or not. I'm very, very curious. Okay, we can flaps 1 now. Speed brake, go to speed brake. The speed brake. Engine anti-ice was still in the clouds. Remain engine anti-ice on. It's correct. ABU, ABU. ABU. One man show here, so. And the landing lights are on. Okay, that's correct. We're below 10,000 feet. Let's see if airplane turns on right now. Yes, it turns on right. Activate the localizer and drop the flaps to 2 and monitor the flaps here. Drop the flaps to 3 and drop the flaps full. Then brings this to the minimum approach speed. And normally somewhere around here we will notice that the localizer will be activated. The next waypoint we have 5,000 feet. So normally I have to drop 5,000 feet in order to intercept the localizer. Open descent thrust idle. I give assist to the airplane to intercept the localizer, but at the same time, because we have a constraint of 5,500, normally I should. $5,500. Don't need anti-ice. Temperature high, it's +7. Outside temperature quite high. You can see that here. But where's the localizer? Also, I should have an indication here for ILS. Let's see something right here. Oh. What kind of... What is he doing? What is he doing? No, this is not normal. What the... I don't know what's going on with the ILS. Really? Really, I don't know what's going on. Because there is no ILS frequency. Destination is this one. The arrival is ILS 05. Insert. But there is no ILS indication in the ECAM. So this is not normal, because normally you should have here in the radio the ILS frequency, the approach, but there's none. Okay, who cares? We will land it another way. Don't care. We straight to the 05 to 5, sorry. We are correct that we follow the right path. We will follow the constraints. Have a constraint of 4,000 here. So many things are wrong in this. What is ILS frequency, maybe? If let's see. Let's see, and I have a Jeppesen map here. I'm trying to find the ILS frequency for the Stuttgart, which is Victor 1 Echo, Quebec Echo. Localizer not stabilized. I will fly it manually. I have a problem with the flight simulator, the new version, but I'm almost localized the capture. Ah, sorry for that. I thought it was on Charlie. Thank you. Victor 1 Echo, Quebec Echo, clear to land. I was on Charlie. Sorry for that. Something was wrong here. I'm sorry for that. Sorry for that. I had some problems with here aircraft. I will accelerate. Thank you. this causes another trouble right now. We have received clear for landing. I'm not possible able to find the ILS frequency to demonstrate that. $150, a visual, and let's take it manually. Man. I think we're too high, eh? Yes, we're high. High enough. But why? Wait a minute, is this another airport? Or not?
2,500.
Something's wrong here. Just a minute, just a minute. Wait. Let me see. Yes, there's another airport. Or not. Let's see. No, this is it. What's going on here? No, this is it. I'm high. I'm high enough. I don't know why the controller backed me to switch to mode Charlie. I wasn't Charlie. Something's wrong with the glide. Why? Wow.
300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Okay, welcome to Stuttgart. Something. But where is the exit? Something must be some wrong with the scenery here. Something's wrong with the scenery. Normally there should be a runway here to go outside, but in the flight simulator there is no runway. I don't know why. I have to check the scenery. Switching to ground 118. Hi, thank you. Sierra Victor Echo, Quebec Echo. Sierra Victor Echo, Quebec Echo. Just a runway vacated. No, there's no preferable gateway, and also have a problem with the scenery here. I don't know what's going on, and I will stop airplane as soon as possible because something wrong with my simulator. Thank you. I'll park somewhere here. I don't know what's going on. This is a new flight simulator. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for the ATC. Have a nice evening to you. Bye. Okay, let's park here. What is wrong with the scenery? Okay. Switching off the grid. But I'm very curious right now what's wrong with that. Okay, let's jump again. Let's jump again back here. Too many things went wrong. Too many things went wrong. This is the EDDS. Just a minute, let me see. I think I have installed an upgrade. Do I? No. That's the default scenery for the Stuttgart airport from Microsoft. I never flew before to this airport. I just discovered that the scenery is a mess. The scenery is a mess. That's why I was confused. I did not recognize airport from the landing point because I thought that I was expecting something bigger, but here is an agricultural field. Look at this. Anyway, so many things went wrong, but anyway, we just landed at Stuttgart. Microsoft and Asobo have to fix this. I was expecting something better for Stuttgart. That's the first time I've landed here. I was randomly selected that one, and it just discovered a bug. Anyway, thanks for flying with us. Normally we have to switch on, turn on the lights. Here, let's do a proper and turn the APU on. The blade is on. Parking brake is on. Engine 1 off. ADRS off. Here, seatbelts off. Oh, this is happening. This is just a simulator, but I have to see what is wrong with the Stuttgart airport. The flight simulator, I thought that I had upgraded, but I didn't. I have installed ETLB, ETDT, but I have not installed Stuttgart, and this is unacceptable. This is totally unacceptable for this airport. Anyway, the APU is on. Anyway, switch everything off. And welcome to Stuttgart. I hope you have a great time and learn something, as I also learned from other videos I watch on the YouTube. As I said before, I'm a professional pilot. Just do it for a hobby. And I'm not uploading too many videos here. I used to upload things for contents from Explain, from Fry Factor, which I consider is the best modeling study level aircraft right now. Anyway, that's all, folks. Thanks for watching.